We were on vacation with my family and my boyfriend's family when I walked in on my boyfriend and my brother making out. Okay, I did not see that one coming, and now I understand why she said that he was protected.
Bro.
He was probably jealous.
He was probably jealous. Oh.
What's up, guys? I'm Teala Dunn, and welcome back to another episode of Anonymously Yours. If you're new here, every single week I'm joined with an incredible new guest, and we react to the juiciest, craziest stories that you guys send in, anonymously, of course. Today, I want to welcome our amazing guest, Owen Holt.
Yes. Hey, everyone. My name is Owen. A little bit about me. I'm from Orlando, Florida. Ooh, Orlando, Florida. Something happened in Orlando, maybe something juicy. Tell us later. And I currently host a show on Paramount Plus and do some social media stuff as well. And I am just excited to be here, Teala. Thank you for the invite.
Owen, thank you for being on the show. I literally love you so much. So a little bit of background between me and Owen. Owen, how did we meet? Take us away.
So Teala and I, it was inevitable that we were going to meet. We have unlimited mutual friends.
Unlimited. It's actually scary how many people we know.
Really scary.
Yeah.
But actually, we officially met in person.
Wait, I know this now. I thought it was after party. It wasn't
I
after
was going
party.
to say that. But it wasn't.
At the Flip event in December.
No. Before that.
No. Wasn't it December 9th?
I think it was Sophie Dossie's birthday party last year. Last June, yeah. Because we met on FaceTime before that when Jake was on season 2.
But does FaceTime count?
FaceTime doesn't count, but I think our first in-person interaction was Sophie's birthday. Was it not?
Wait, you think we met at Sophie Dossie's birthday?
No,
Shout
I
out
don't
to
think
Sophie
we
Dossie,
met.
by the way.
I know we met at Sophie Dossie's birthday.
I don't think so.
Yes, okay. If it wasn't her birthday, it was almost a year ago. There was some kickback happening with the AMP squad, and then you showed up. It might have been a 4th of July party. It might have been whatever. It doesn't matter. We're here. We are on Anonymously Yours. Yes.
Wait. The 4th of July party at
something like that.
Like Sophie's friend's house.
And then people were
because
climbing.
Everybody was there.
Yeah, maybe, but people were climbing this little thing in the backyard.
Yes. And there was a big pool and a hot tub.
No. I guess we'll never know.
I think you're making it up. I think we met December 9th.
I don't think so.
But we had a whole conversation.
No, honestly, I can pull up the receipts after this, and I will literally. I don't know.
I want the receipts to be pulled up because I remember us having the longest conversation at the Flip event, December 9th, because it was the day after my birthday. And we were like, oh my God, it's so nice to finally meet you in person. Why would we say that? Do you know what I mean?
Because I wished you happy birthday the day before.
Yes.
Oh.
And then I followed you back because I felt rude. I didn't even know he had, this is so sweet of him. He had DM'd me at midnight for my birthday and was like, happy birthday, Teala, whatever. I didn't even follow him back. I didn't see the DM. And then I saw him at the Flip event, met him for the first time. And he was like, wow, Teala, I wish you happy birthday. Whoa. And I was like, oh my God, I need to follow you back immediately. So I did that. But I swear we had a long conversation at the Flip event in Hollywood. And I think that's where we officially met. Either way, we met each other last year, and the rest is history.
The rest is history.
We have so many mutual friends. Shout out to Jake Clark, because he's the reason why, I really know you, because Jake is, one of my really close friends, also one of his really good friends, and he was on FaceTime one day and was like, oh, win, and you were like, ah, and I was like, oh my God, he has the best energy ever. We have to be friends.
Shout out Jake Clark, man.
Shout out Jake Clark, connecting the squads together.
Such a connector.
Truly. But you are too. I feel like you connect a lot of people too. I feel like we're all glues to our squad.
We are just a big old mesh out here in LA.
Mixing it all
and
together.
I love it so much.
Me too. Owen, you are so talented. You're kind of like a firecracker. You're doing first of all, you're like a jet setter. Let's talk about this. This guy is always everywhere else in the world. I'll be texting him and he's like, oh, sorry, tomorrow I'm going to the Bahamas, or actually I'm going skydiving in Mexico, I can't go. I'm like, huh? And he'll say it so casually too. I'm like, Owen, what do you mean you're just going to skydiving in Mexico? What?
Bro, traveling is the best thing anyone can do. So
and
I
you
just
get
try
to do it all the time. Weren't you just on a Nickelodeon cruise, or did I make that up in my head?
It wasn't a Nickelodeon cruise. It was a Nickelodeon resort in Riviera Maya, Mexico. And
Casual.
That was a vibe. Shout out Riviera Maya, Nickelodeon's resort, because you guys need to invite me back. That was the coolest thing of all time.
Hey, bring me too. That sounds amazing.
Let's bring everyone, guys. Everyone.
How long were you there for?
I was there for about 5 days.
That's the perfect amount.
It's the perfect amount. It's like enough to, not get tired of traveling too fast, but it's also enough to like kind of settle in just a little bit, but also just like, it's just like the perfect medium, and I love it.
It's the perfect medium.
You don't get too much FOMO from like LA,
So you've been skydiving before, right?
I have been skydiving a couple times.
That's insanity. Like a couple times. I've never been skydiving before. It's something that I'm like,
we're going
kind of interested in. I'm really afraid of heights, but here's the thing. When it comes to roller coasters, this sounds so strange. Like I love Six Flags, but I don't love like rides that just drop unless my feet dangle. If my feet dangle and I'm on the ride and like there's like no floor, I feel like I'm flying and I don't get that crazy drop feeling. I just feel like really like free and light. But when my feet are like in the cart, I can't do it because like I just feel like I'm gonna fly out. Isn't that so weird? Like
no, I honestly see what you're saying. It's like a weird feeling, like,
it is.
But when your feet are like pressed up and then you go down to the
yes, it's like you feel it and then you shoot up.
Yes, it's like no.
You know what I mean?
Dangling, no. 100%.
So when your feet dangle, I feel like I'm like flying, like I'm like a bird.
Yes.
So that's why I feel like skydiving would be really fun because obviously your feet are just you're dangling.
Why haven't we gone yet? We should go. We should really go.
I mean, honestly.
What are you doing tomorrow or after this?
Okay,
actually?
let's slow it back. I need a moment to like regroup. Okay. Now, okay, so this is hard because my next question is, what's one of the craziest things that's ever happened to you? But since you just so casually, I've gone skydiving. I've been here. I've been in the Bahamas. Like, I don't know. Like, what's his idea of crazy? Because I feel like your life is just crazy in general.
So, good question. I always think like the world is so small. And so I have the craziest small world story. And I'm so happy you brought up skydiving because it relates to that.
Tell us.
Bro, so I went skydiving for the first time 2 years ago in Texas, right after I turned 18.
Go off.
And it was really fun. I went with like a group of people. My instructor, his name was like, Francisco or whatever. He was the guy like jumping down with me, taking photos of me.
Okay.
He was like pretty cool. And, I skydive, I jump out. It was a lot of fun. I say goodbye to every single worker at the skydive place. I'm never going back to Texas probably again. I'm never going back to, skydiving maybe again. That was before I loved skydiving. And so 2 years go by.
So this was your first skydiving
First
ever?
time skydiving.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was like, I'm one and done. I'm like, I did it.
You're like, never again.
Bucket list, never again.
Check.
But hold on, get ready, buckle up, and just sit tight for this one.
Guys, grab your popcorn, grab your tea, sit down. Like, if you are listening, like, please sit down and really just take this in.
Take this in. Are you ready?
I
Drum
don't know
roll,
if I
please.
am.
Actually, it's not one big announcement. Anyways, I'll just continue.
Okay.
So it's like this small skydiving place, whatever. 2 years go by. I go to Puerto Rico with a ton of friends. It's like a friend group of like 20 people.
Whoa.
We're all
Squad.
going to, squad up, roll out.
Yeah.
There's this brand new skydiving place in Puerto Rico that just opened. One of my friends like booked it for all of us. Some people didn't go. And we walk up to the skydiving place. Okay?
Okay.
We walk up and some guy comes up to me and he's like, "Are you Owen Holt?"
Stop.
And I'm like, yeah, like, what's going on? Thinking like, whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, "I was your instructor back in Texas 2 years ago."
No freaking way. What?
Out of all the skydive places in the world, out of all the cities he literally moved to Puerto Rico, the exact place, and started a business where I went skydiving for the second time. And it was all unplanned. It was like the craziest thing. It's like I never, because walking up, I was like, I don't know if I feel safe. Like, what is this company?
And then it's the freaking instructor.
It's the one instructor out of the entire world I jumped with the first time 2 years ago.
That is so wild.
Bro, I was like,
that like doesn't happen.
Oh, that's
especially Puerto Rico. I'm sorry, that's so random. Like, huh? You went from Texas to Puerto Rico and he's still there.
And he's still there. He's like following me or something. I don't know. But I wanted to share that because that was honestly crazy.
That's wild.
I was freaking out.
Well, shout out to Francisco or whatever his name is. He sounds like a great guy.
He
Were
is
you
a
able
great
to jump
guy.
with him?
I was able to jump with him again.
What?
I know. And you can ask like all my friends. Like I was a little nervous because who is this company?
Yeah,
like we're out of the.
It's new.
It's new.
Sketched out.
And then my relief. But yeah, so that happened.
He's
and then,
probably the reason why you keep skydiving
dude,
now.
Yes, and no, but it's so cool. It's like. Now I only want to skydive with him. Like I can't go on like someone.
You can't go back.
I can't go against his back. No, not at all.
No.
So
you're loyal to Francisco.
I'm loyal to Francisco. And then since then, that was a great time. I've just been wanting to like go more and more. I made a promise to my mom. Sorry, she made a promise to me. If I graduate college, she'll go skydiving with me. So I'm still in school. Mom, I know you're nervous, but I'm graduating, so it's going to happen. And then Teala's going to come with us too, so you don't have to be as nervous.
Yes. Owen, that is the cutest story ever. Also, shout out to Mama Holt.
Mama Holt is a G.
She's a G. She raised the sweetest boy ever. But that story is so crazy. Like, talk about like what a crazy coincidence. And also that just goes to show that fate is real.
Fate is real. There's no way that was a coincidence.
Everything happens for a reason. Okay, that's scary. We did not plan that at all.
What did we say earlier at the same time?
I don't know.
Oh, no.
What did we say?
I don't know. We're just like connected. Anyways,
wow. Okay, well, Owen, are you excited to hear what's coming up? The
Bro,
juicy tea?
I have no clue what's going to happen, but I just know I'm ready and
you better buckle up. You better buckle up. Okay, coming up, we have number 1, you'll never guess who I found my boyfriend cheating with. Number 2, I changed the answers on my bully's final exam and they failed all their classes. I mean, payback sounds good to me. Number 3, my teacher got arrested. And number 4, I think my parents have never been married but have lived together my whole life.
Ooh, honestly, I like that first one. Can we start with the you'll never guess who my boyfriend's cheating with?
Okay,
good.
We're going in order, Owen. So we are starting.
I thought you were like, Owen, choose which one you want to go.
No,
I guess it doesn't matter.
No, it's just like that's what's coming up. So are you ready for the first story?
I am so ready for the first story.
It's getting hot. It's getting juicy. I hope you guys got a snack because it's going down. It's going down. All right.
I'm like nervous for this story.
He's on the edge of his seat. Okay, guys, buckle up. It's time for story number 1. You'll never guess who I found my boyfriend cheating with. My boyfriend and I started out as best friends from an early age. We grew up together and our families were best friends. We would take vacations together, spend holidays together with their family, and we were all super close. When we started dating, our parents were so excited. My brother started to get weirdly protective of me. I understand it though because we were just friends and there wasn't anything to be protective about. So when there was change in the dynamic, I understand that someone could get hurt. We were on vacation with my family and my boyfriend's family when I walked in on my boyfriend and my brother making out. Okay, I did not see that one coming, and now I understand why she said that he was protected.
Bro.
He was probably jealous.
Oh.
No way.
Not them being Eskimo siblings.
This is next level, and it doesn't stop there. That was the day I found out that both my brother and my boyfriend were gay. It's been years, and they are still to this day together.
Okay, that's kind of like cool, though.
That's like cute, but also like that's so shady.
But that's crossing a line that I do not agree with. Like,
that's so messed up, though.
At least they're still together. Honestly, at least they're still together.
At least they're still together.
Because it's like a kind of happily ever after. But at the same time, imagine being the girl. Imagine being the girl.
Like, he just cheated on her with her brother.
No. I would be scarred for life.
I would too. But also, I don't honestly, at that moment, I don't think I would take it as personally if it was like I have an older sister. I don't have a brother. But if I had a brother and a guy was dated my brother, like cheated on me with my brother, I wouldn't feel as bad if it was like my sister, because for me I would be like, whoa, it's truly like not me, it's you, like you're just not attracted to me in any way, versus like another girl, because then I would compare myself to my sister and all that stuff where it's like his preference is probably more guys, like I don't know if he's bi or if he's just gay or whatever. I think it would make me feel better about myself, because then I would just be like, okay, it really wasn't me. But if he cheated on me with my sister, I would just be so mentally like, I mean, it's bad either way.
Either way, it's a crazy story.
But I would think I would be able to get over it a little bit faster than if it was like my best girlfriend or my sister.
No, 100%. And there's also so much more to like unpack from that story. Like they were on a family
vacation.
Like I feel like imagine the vibe kill.
Yeah. Like what do you do after that? How are the family brunches going to be on vacation?
I don't even want to. That's probably the darkest thing
And like, how long were they all on family vacation for? Because that, I would like book my trip home immediately, because I would just be like, not only do I not want to face my brother, I don't want to face my ex-boyfriend now. And what are you going to say to the parents?
Oh.
There's just so much to unpack. That's a mess. That's a mess and a half, if I'd say.
That probably, think about it. This probably happens more often than we think.
I agree.
Maybe not on like a family vacation level, but like girls will be like dating a guy that have brothers, like the girl
Siblings,
has brothers.
yeah.
Yes. And honestly, the boyfriend could fall for the brother.
Yeah,
It
easily.
probably is more common than we think.
I agree.
It's just like the most awkward story of all time. So people don't like talking about it.
Exactly. Wow. That was crazy. I mean, I will say, I wish them the best.
Wish them the best.
I mean, they're still together apparently.
I hope there's no family drama.
I hope so too. And if you guys decide to get married, I hope the sister attends the wedding.
I hope the sister attends the wedding.
I hope that they're still close, the siblings.
Me too.
Do you think that probably put such a...
The boyfriend or the brother just could have been like,
honest.
And the boyfriend.
Let's talk about that. But the brother especially, he could have been like, yo, sis, like, I have a crush on your boyfriend. I got to keep it real with you. Wow.
That was a good one. I'm happy we started with that.
That was a big one.
That was a big one.
That was a big one. I'm so sorry, girl, that happened to you. But, like, I wish your brother the best. And no shade, but, like, I do. Sorry to say. Okay, ready for section number 2?
I think I am.
I changed the answers on my bully's final exam, and they failed all their classes.
As you should.
As you should.
As you should.
Look, let's just make a disclaimer here. It's 2022. Bullying was never cool, but bullying is especially not cool now. Like, if you are just out here bullying people anonymously or in people's face, what are you doing with your life?
I almost threw up.
Same. Like, I'm just getting sick thinking about that. Grow up.
Grow up, dude.
It's not cute. It's not cute.
It's honestly a red flag.
Jealousy is a disease. Get well soon. Okay.
Sincerely, warmest regards.
Sincerely, warmest regards, best regards. Okay. With love. I was always called out in middle school for not looking like all the other girls. I guess you could say I was the beat to my own drum. It didn't bother me that much, but every now and then, I always wished that the mean girls could get a taste of their own medicine. We were taking a final exam for our math class, and I was the teacher's aide. It was a multiple choice, and I found the exams when I was cleaning my teacher's desk. And I changed the answers to a few of the answers on my bully's test, and then I put them back. When the teacher handed back our tests, all 3 of the girls failed the test.
Oh!
Which was the most important test of the year.
Oh!
So ultimately, they failed that class. All 3 of them had to come back for summer school to make up for the class. I felt bad about it, but they got to make it up and replace the grade. So there was no permanent damage done. Just a little blow to their ego. And I got to spend the first half of the summer without worrying about them making fun of me anymore because they were stuck at school. Honestly.
Wow. That takes guts.
That takes guts.
That takes boldness.
Also, clearly this girl is smart. If she's able
really
to know
smart.
what the wrong answers were, especially to a multiple choice. So kudos to you. Snaps all around. We love being smart. And honestly, no permanent damage was done. The girls were able to make up for it. And honestly, it was like they were on punishment because they sound mean and they're clearly evil. So I'm team this girl.
I'm team this girl, and I really hope the bullies learned their lesson.
I hope they did too. I hope they take that summer in and we're like, you know what? This seems like suddenly I have bad karma. Yeah, I hope you do.
I hope you do. And I hope it keeps coming until you stop.
Until you stop, because karma's real. Period.
Karma is real. Have you, okay, really quick, side note, have you ever had some like bad karma happen to you or like good karma happen to you?
I've had really good karma happen
really?
to me. I have a bullying story actually too. I'm going to put some people on blast. Are you ready for this, Ellen?
I am so ready. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Back in the day, I'm talking OG YouTuber days. This was probably like 2014, okay? I was just starting out on YouTube. I was friends, or so I thought I was friends, with a lot of the really big OG YouTubers.
Here we go.
These YouTubers were pulling in millions of views. They have millions of subscribers. Every time we would go to VidCon, they were the one with like the full access pass and the meetups and the panels, and they would get stopped and I would get recognized here and there. I was like a smaller creator, right?
Right.
So one day, this group of friends that I thought I was very, very close with started like talking crap about me on Twitter to their fandom and literally added me too. It wasn't even like they were discreet about it. Like they fully added me, and then they I told them about it, and I was like, hey, that was kind of like mean. I don't know what you meant by this. So basically, they tweeted me, and they were like, at TTLY Teala looks like a little acorn, LOL, LOL, LOL. And then all of their fandom was like, acorn, acorn, acorn. And there was an acorn emoji. And so my timeline and like my Instagram comments and my YouTube comments were just filled with the acorn emojis. I mean, hey, honestly, thank you, because my engagement was so up. I was getting like 2,000 comments per post, but it was just all spam of acorn emojis, right? So one day, it was like my first ever VidCon. I was a smaller creator. I didn't really have much to do besides like one interview, right? I didn't have like a panel or a meetup. I was walking through the VidCon like meet and greet line, and it was the guy, the main guy that started this rumor of the squad, and all of his fans saw that I was there and started screaming, acorn, 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 acorn. Like I was in a movie. Like it was insane, right? So I'm like running away. I'm like, what the hell? Like this is so like weird. Like what? I don't even know what that means. Like I was like annoyed by it. I wasn't like crying about it because I don't know what an acorn means. I don't know what that they meant by that.
I've never heard someone call it like that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. So I was just like, maybe it's an inside joke or whatever. And I called him out on it. I texted the guy and I was like, hey, it's kind of weird. Like your fandom is like screaming things at me. It's making me really uncomfortable. And he's like, oh my God, girl, no, it's just just a little inside joke. No, nothing like harmful. And in my mind, I was like, I know he's lying. I'm not that dumb. Flash forward to 2 years later, maybe 3 years later. Honestly, the karma took a long time to hit him.
Oh.
He like had a big scandal, lost like so many subscribers, was bullying other people. They came out with their stories, and he literally like lost a bunch of money because he splurged all his money back when he was like rich. He splurged on his money on like designer things and this and that, just to like, you know, floss on people. Lost all his money, moved back to, I think, Connecticut, got a normal job, and then literally texted me a paragraph and was like, I was always jealous of you. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, I really got my like karma handed to me. I had such a big ego when I was like famous back in the day, and I just want to say I'm so sorry. There you have it. Karma is real. And there's so many other YouTubers that were like so big back in the day, and they would all like make fun of me for no reason because I was like a small creator. And then I kind of like gained a big following.
Period.
Started like booking movies and all this stuff.
As you
and
should.
Those same people followed me back on Instagram, started DMing me being
hey,
like,
girly.
Hey girly.
Hey
like,
girly.
So proud of you.
So
Daddy, daddy,
going.
da.
I
and
know
I'm
we
just
haven't,
like, interesting. Like I'll always forgive, but I'll never forget.
Say that one more time.
I'll always forgive, but I'll never forget. Period. Drop mic.
Period. Point blank.
Isn't that a crazy story though?
Can I guess who the guy is? Or no?
No, do it. I'll say it. Lohanthony.
Shane Dawson.
Oh. It was Lohanthony.
Lohanthony.
See, you don't even know who that is anymore. No shade. It's just facts.
No, then
he was like a really big YouTuber back in the day.
was he on Vine?
Yes. He was like the really cute, flamboyant kid that was like 10 years old, like making really inappropriate jokes, and he blew up on Vine, and then that translated to YouTube and all this stuff. But
Karma is a
beep, bleep, bleep. Oh my God. Actually, I have another karma story. I was in WeHo during Pride.
This is
recent. Very recent, like a couple weeks ago. I was getting down. I was at Rocco's. Shout out Rocco's. Love that place. If you're looking for a fun place to dance, that's the place to go. This isn't sponsored. I pay for my own things. But anyways, moving right along, I ran into this other YouTuber. I'm not going to expose him because he actually was so sweet to me, and I don't want to open back that can of worms, but he also was a part of the Lohanthony friend group that, like, he wouldn't specifically bully me, but he would, like, laugh and, like, kind of add his 2 cents.
Oh,
he was, like, adding to the fuel.
Yeah.
You know, adding to the fire.
Yeah.
He wasn't, like, bullying me directly, but he was still guilty by association kind of vibe. He was at Rocco's. I hadn't seen this guy, I'm not exaggerating, in like 6 years. 6 years. He comes up to me at Rocco's, tells me he watched Crush. He watched my movie Crush, which, by the way, if you guys don't know,
if you haven't seen Crush, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Go watch it. It's on Hulu. It's called Crush. Super cute. He comes up to me and he's like, oh my God, Teala, like, I'm so proud of you. You've been killing it. I watched your movie Crush. And he just like full out apologized to me for like all the years. He's like, I was so mature back in the day. Like, I can't believe I would like say half the shit I did. Like, I'm so sorry. Yada, yada, yada. And we made amends. Like, I don't care. Like, again, I'm so far past that. But isn't that so crazy too?
That's so crazy. And I bet, honestly, he was like thinking about that whole moment of like, I wish I could apologize to Teala, but I don't see her anymore. I don't want to send the DM.
Yep,
How would it look in like a screenshot?
Yep.
So like, I really think it was like fate that he was at the same Rocco's that you were at.
Yeah.
And like, because I bet that also helped him out a lot by getting it off your chest, because that always feels good.
And isn't that so crazy how like that just goes to show once again, everything happens for a reason, because he told me literally like 2 days ago he had watched Crush. Like, what are the odds of that, too?
What are the odds of that?
And then
6 year difference and 2
6
days
years
after your movie comes out.
Like, what do you mean?
What do you mean?
Oh, when you nod your head
yes, and you want to say no, what do you mean?
So moral of the story, just be good to people. You never know where people are going to go. My mother always taught me, treat everybody the same. Treat the plumber the same way you would treat the president. Treat the president the same way you would treat Kim Kardashian. Treat Kim Kardashian the same way you would treat a waiter. Treat everybody with respect. That's it. Doesn't matter what they do, how many followers they have, if they're rich, if they're cute, if they're poor, what race they are. Treat everybody with respect. Period.
Mama Dunn speaks facts.
Yep, only facts.
Only facts.
Shout out Mama Dunn. We love Mama Dunn.
Shout out Mama Dunn.
Oh my God, Owen just met my mom for the first time like a week ago.
I did.
And she loved you.
Did she? Oh, I was nervous.
She goes, oh my God, that boy has such good energy. Like, he's so sweet. But she's always known about you because, you know, we hang out a lot. But I was so happy that you guys got to
I know, and it was so like out of nowhere. You were like, my mom is here picking me up. And I'm like, well, like, am I going to be able to say hi right now?
Come outside right now.
And I'm like, I'm following you outside right now.
And look what happened.
She pulled up in her little black Range Rover.
She said, skirt, skirt.
Skirt, skirt.
Yeah, it was a really cute moment.
I know. And
you guys like bonded.
And then it was her birthday like 2 days later.
It was. Shout out to Mama Dunn. Okay. She had the best birthday ever.
Good.
I got her this amazing cake. This Instagram company is just too good. I was very skeptical though, because Owen, the cake looked so fake. I was like, oh my God, this cake looked like
too good to be true.
Have you ever seen Cake Boss?
I have seen Cake Boss.
Okay, so I'm from New Jersey, and Cake Boss originally was founded in Hoboken, New Jersey.
Hoboken.
And me and my parents would literally drive all the way to Hoboken, New Jersey, and pick up our birthday cakes like back in the day. Like, that's where we would go. And it looked like to that level, but I know Cake Boss is like incredible, and he knows what he's doing. I'm like, ooh, I found this like this bakery on Instagram. I don't know if it's good. It might be good for the gram, but will it taste good? I was very scared. Guys,
what happened?
The best tasting cake I have had in years, Owen. I'm not being dramatic. I want to say in 5 years.
Whoa.
Respectfully, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
It's almost like kind of a coincidence, maybe not, that the last time you saw this guy from Rocco's was the same time you got the new cake.
I know. And everything's connected. We're all bringing.
But that's crazy. It was a good cake, good-looking cake.
It was such a good cake, Owen. That literally, because I went to my mom's house to celebrate her birthday, as one does, and then I was like, Mom, can I please get like a little like to-go bag of this cake because I need it. That's how deep it was.
Dude, that's amazing.
And I had already had the piece.
What flavor was it?
Funfetti vanilla.
Funfetti
custard
vanilla.
In the middle.
Custard.
Vanilla custard in the middle.
Woo! Like, do you have pictures of it? I want to see it.
I will show you.
Okay.
It's so
we'll
good.
plop it up on the screen right here. 3, 2, 1.
Boom, boom. There it is.
Isn't that a crazy cake?
That's a beautiful cake. Okay, moving right along to story number
3. Story number 3. Story number 3.
Are you ready for this one?
I am.
I'm
never
kind of
ready.
Scared. I can't lie to you.
The title of this was this the teacher one?
Yeah. Whoa, good memory.
So yeah, I've had a couple teachers
get arrested?
We'll talk about that later.
I'm sorry, huh? That's a lot to unpack.
I know.
Okay. We're going to start here and then we'll unpack that story because I'm curious.
Okay.
My teacher got arrested. There was a teacher at my high school who was known for being so chill and everyone's favorite. All the kids would pray that they got assigned to her every class. I was one of the lucky ones. The first week, I realized why everyone liked her. She was always so calm and never yelled at us. She was always so chill when it came to late assignments. It was almost like she was our friend more than our teacher. Okay.
I already know where this is going. Too friendly teacher.
This is giving, I don't know if there's boundaries. I feel like there's already boundaries being crossed. You know what I mean?
Oh, 100%.
Like, she shouldn't be your friend. She's your teacher.
She's your teacher. 100%.
So that's already a little...
Profesora.
A little questionable, but we'll get there. We had 3 weeks left in the year, and we didn't know where our teacher was. She just stopped coming to school one day, and she didn't tell us why she was leaving. On the last day of school, we found out that she was arrested for coming to the high school and selling drugs to the student. No wonder why she was so chill all the time.
Oh. No wonder everyone wanted her class. All the stoners were like, I want this teacher.
I'm terrified of that.
That's really
That
scary.
sounds like that should be a Netflix show.
That is
why does that kind of remind me of
Ozark.
Breaking Bad?
Oh. Same thing, similarly.
Wait, okay, I only watched like a couple episodes of Breaking Bad, but isn't he a teacher and then he sells drugs? But he's not selling it to the students. I guess that's different.
He's selling it to Jesse,
Yeah.
who was in his chemistry class, I think, in college.
Yeah, wasn't he a college student?
Because he was a chemistry teacher.
So kind of similar, right? But
I don't know. Definitely really similar though, but
Yeah.
just on like a lesser scale.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's like the first few episodes
Yeah.
of Breaking Bad
Yeah,
is this story.
Exactly. I'm terrified of that. I'm sorry. That's gotta go.
That's gotta go.
Crossing so many different boundaries. These are minors we're talking about, okay? This isn't even college. Not that that would be good. Like, that's still bad. But these are minors.
And like the teacher, like
Now, wonder she's so chill. She probably came to the school on drugs.
she probably came high every day. And
Yeah,
it's just
and
like
the kids are like, yo, like.
that's really sad
After
because
school.
you're gonna want to be a teacher, go to school,
Yeah.
and just throw it all away. Like we need good teachers. We
Yeah.
need more really good apples.
We
And like
do.
the bad apples
The
are
bad
just
apple
so
ruined it.
They just ruin it just for so many
Wow.
people.
Well, the Popo caught her, so.
The Popo did catch her.
Yeah.
And she's probably facing like let's give
A lot of years.
Let's give a guess. And then in the comments you give a guess
Yeah,
too.
I'm going to say 15 years.
Ooh.
No, actually, I'm going to say 10.
Possession in
Of
probably
drugs.
an illegal state.
Yep.
Facilitating it to minors.
Yep.
The whole teacher to student
that's actually
thing.
a lot if you think about it.
4 different things I feel like on top of multiple accounts
Yep.
or counts, whatever it is. I'm going to say 28
20.
years.
28?
28 with 5 years of probation. I don't know why 5 years of probation. I think
Okay,
that sounds
well,
right. I'm like very out of the loop
I'm
on
going to
justice.
say 15 years. That's my
15.
final answer.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know though. Like there's some people that, used to sell like weed back in the day that are still in prison for it. Now it's legal in most states, but like, so who knows? You know what I mean?
Dude, I was
like, what drugs
actually-
was she selling? Is it just
Dude,
weed or is there
That's
more?
she didn't really specify.
She just said drugs. That could be multiple.
That could mean like some hardcore stuff, which
Yeah.
in that case
What are
is
you
pretty
doing?
sad because she probably ruined those kids' lives. 'Cause now
Oh,
they're
for
probably like
sure.
addicted and do it all the
Oh
time.
my God.
That is not to get like serious, but that is
She's
sad.
she's canceled. She's canceled.
She is
She's
bad
so
karma
canceled.
coming her way.
Yeah. Well, clearly she's in jail, I'm sure.
Ooh,
Wow.
probably is
Wow.
for another what?
Either
14
28
years? 28
or
or
15 years.
15 years,
You
yeah.
guys sound off in the comments and let us know how many years you think this teacher is in jail for.
And the next video will start out by giving you the correct answer.
yeah. Well, I don't know if it's anonymous, so there's no way for us to know.
I guess
We gotta
we'll
protect
do our
the
research.
identities.
I'm
We'll
on my
look it up.
FBI stuff sometimes. What's the handwriting on that card? Okay.
What high school was this?
You'd be surprised. I can
Surprise.
give me
Owen
a
will
guy to
find
look up.
things.
I'll
Owen
give
finds
me a
things
girl.
out like that. Mm-hmm. It's just the facts. Okay, Owen, are you ready to read the final story?
I've been waiting to read this last story for the whole episode. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, here you are.
Give me that.
Oh.
Number 4.
Number 4.
I'm not 27, and my parents still live together, still aren't married, and have never told me directly that they aren't married. I still can't tell if they are in love or just best friends. Like, bro, are they hooking up with other people? Is there someone
Are they just roommates?
Is there someone they wish they were with? Like, what's the real story here? I always wondered.
I'm very confused.
Honestly, how did that just fall back in my
don't know.
hand? That's pretty crazy. Can we get a rewind on that? Happens again? Oh, that would have been cool, though.
no.
Okay. Whoa. But honestly, a vibe.
Wait, that's the full story?
That is the full story.
That's it?
That's it. There's so many things that we have to talk about here. Like,
First of all, how do you not know? Do they not wear a wedding band or a wedding ring?
that was my first, like...
Do they not kiss
Like,
and
girl,
paw?
like, just check the ring finger. If there's not a ring, they probably aren't married.
Yeah. They sound like roommates to me.
Ugh.
That's weird.
But wait, so then...
Wait, do they sleep in separate rooms? Like, what's the living situation? Like, you know?
Not only that, but... Oh, that's so true.
Yeah.
But if they're best friends, like, if they had a kid, they're more than friends.
Yeah, clearly.
So.
But was it like a one-time thing, friends with benefits, and it's like, oop, I'm pregnant, let's just be best friends and we date other people, but we don't tell the kid? That's weird.
I don't know if not telling, because the kid's 27 now. I think
that's
something you have to say minimum, like latest actually, 18. I think that's something you should have said when you were like 4 or 5 growing up. Like, hey, we're your real parents, but we are a weird family, just so you know. Yeah. But they're 27, not even 18. No, like, hey, we've been keeping this 27.
Like, could start a family of his own.
Oh my gosh, don't click that.
I'm scared.
I'm really scared and nervous for the kids traumatizing.
I just have so many questions. I would be so confused.
Like, and they brought up good questions. Like, are they hooking up with other people? Are they hooking
up? Are they dating other people?
That's crazy. I've actually never heard something like that before.
Same.
I feel like that's something I would have heard about. That has never happened to someone I know, or just story in general.
Same. I've never heard that. Well, I hope you figure it out soon, because that's kind of scary.
You press them, maybe hook them up to a lie detector test.
Yes.
Come out to anonymous.
That is so smart, Owen. Hook them up to your local lie detector test. Boom.
What's that one guy that we always see doing, like, with creators?
What is his name? He's like the YouTube guy.
We wanted to get him on for one of our things.
Really?
And I was like,
I forget his name.
Yeah, they were
he's always there. He's always so calm. He's like,
he's always so calm. He's got that like beard. He's like 50, 60.
Yes.
No, we were like
gray hair.
Yes.
He always wears like a black shirt.
Maybe glasses, probably.
Yes, sometimes glasses.
Lie. Truth.
Wow. What's his name? You guys sound off in the comments. You know exactly what we're talking about. He's
Dude, that's a crazy story. And
wow.
Not only was that a crazy story, all 4 of those were crazy stories.
Very true, Owen.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm like, let's keep them coming. Do we have 4 more? Like, I guess we'll have to wait for part 2.
Honestly. Oh. Let us know in the comments down below if you want Owen to come back, because I think he should be a recurring guest. Ooh. You were so incredible, Owen. Like, thank you so much for being a guest on Anonymously Yours.
I'm stopping the hype train right now. I appreciate it. But you were the best. Teala was the best. Teala was going off, getting the tea, finding everything, and just being an amazing host. You're the best host.
Wow, well, you're an amazing host. Where can they watch your show on Paramount+?
They can watch my show on Paramount+. It is called Next Influencer.
Watch it. Lots of tea, lots of drama.
Lots of tea, lots of drama.
Lots of challenges.
Insta at Owen Holt, I guess. That's where you'll find some personal vibes.
And that's your TikTok too, right?
My TikTok is Owen.Holt. But we don't really be active on there anymore, so don't even waste your time.
Owen!
Yeah,
why?
Go follow at TTYL Dunn. Is that it?
Fake fan. That was
so
rude.
Fake friend, fake bestie, fake podcast.
Fake everything.
Guest. I have some work.
Our friendship is over after this episode.
Well, I hope I'll see you again, and it won't be 6 years in at Rocco's.
No.
That's that was a good one.
Tea. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching today's episode. We will be back next week with another new episode, and you can submit your anonymous juicy stories, or your friend's juicy stories, your grandma's juicy stories, your dad's juicy stories, your cousin, whoever. It will be anonymous. We will not expose you. We will give you advice and react. Check out the show notes for the submission link, and I will also be posting it on my story. Love you guys.
Bye, everyone. Bye. Peace.